In the journey of advocating for a child with a disability, conflicts can arise when positions and interests collide. People tend to take positions and be inflexible about them. Let's join Kalani's IEP meeting and witness the dynamics between the parent, speech-language pathologist, special education teacher, principal, and general education teacher.
I want to talk about the 20 minutes Kalani is getting for speech right now. I really believe he needs 120 minutes of speech therapy per week. I want to see his speech improve as much as possible. Position: I want more speech minutes per week. Interest: I'm worried about communication and social interactions.
Based on my observations, data, and my work with Kalani, the 20 minutes twice a week are sufficient to meet his needs, and we see him progressing towards meeting his goals. Position: what he has is sufficient. Interest: while his direct speech services are 40 minutes weekly, his speech goals are being reinforced by his teachers and support staff. We have seen improvement at school.
A more effective way of problem solving is to focus on the interest of the person, instead of focusing on the position. Interests are the motivating needs of the person. We can clarify underlying interests by asking questions. It's better if the questions begin with a what or how, and try to avoid using the word why.
Based on the data, my recommendation is that Ms. Johnson continue to provide 20 minutes of speech therapy services twice a week. I would like to hear more about how you think additional speech services will meet Kalani's needs.
I want to see Kalani's speech improve, and I also want him to excel in his classes. He doesn't have any friends. He sits alone at lunch. I'm worried that if we don't get him the amount of speech services he needs now, it will be worse down the road. Kids can't understand what he's saying, and it makes it hard for him to make friends. I'm afraid he may be bullied because he can't speak well.
I understand your concerns. We share the same goal. We want Kalani to thrive academically and socially.
I've noticed improvements in Kalani's speech during our classroom activities. I agree he needs more, and I also understand Mr. Fuji's concern about missing out on class time. How about I work with Ms. Johnson to help set up opportunities for him to work with his classmates on assignments? I will also ask Ms. Johnson if she could help us with providing examples of social and communication activities that can be done during lunch and on the playground.
I'm happy to work with Ms. Wong and classroom aides in creating additional social and communication opportunities to help Kalani in class, the cafeteria, and on the playground. So, how about we continue with the 20 minutes of speech therapy services twice a week? We can try it for 3 months, and I will keep in touch with Mrs. Wong on a weekly basis to see how it's going. I will also send home activities for you to help him practice his speech. What do you think?
Thanks. Would you or Ms. Wong drop me a weekly email and let me know how it's working?
I'd be happy to email you with an update every Friday.
To recap, we'll take 3 months of data to see if Kalani makes progress with these additional supports. Mrs. Wong will send you an update on Fridays. We can meet after the 3 months to review the data and how Kalani is progressing. And if not, we can review the service minutes again and discuss the possible reasons the additional opportunities hadn't worked for him. Does that sound good to you, Mrs. Akko?
Yes. Thank you for adding these extra supports throughout the day for Kalani. Thank you for understanding my concerns, and let's schedule another meeting in 4 months.
Through open communication and exploring and understanding the interests underlying each party's position, Kalani's school team find common ground.
It's the soul that unites us, so come hard times that spite us, we stand true. We share our love, we share our love. It's the heart that we nurture for our friends and our future, we stand true. We share our love, we share our love, we share our